Hello engineers, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another tutorial. My name is Dele from DevOps and Cards. Today I'll be showing you how to create an EC2 instance, which is a virtual machine in the AWS cloud, and then we shall log into this instance via SSH, secure shell, and then we shall install Nginx Webserver onto this instance. And finally, we shall go to the browser and access the Nginx homepage, which we have installed onto this instance. And all this we plan to do under 5 minutes flat. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and I'll see you at the terminal. So, our task today is to show you how to launch an EC2 instance and install an Nginx Webserver via SSH secure shell. So our prerequisites for today is that you need to have an AWS account, have AWS CLI installed and configured with this access key and secret key. This has to be done before anything else. If you don't have to do this, go to my past videos and you'll see one about configuring AWS CLI. Okay, so we shall launch an EC2 instance in AWS. We shall launch the instance. It'll be an Ubuntu instance, size T2 micro. We create a key pair and security groups. We shall open ports 22 SSH, port 80 for HTTP. Okay, and then when the instance has been launched, we shall access our instance, the console. We shall retrieve the public IP, and then we shall head on to our console, our terminal, and access our instance for SSH using the public IP. After we're inside the instance, we shall install Nginx Webserver. We shall update the package, the apt package, and then we shall install Nginx. And then finally we shall go to a web browser and use the public IP of our instance to view the Nginx welcome page. Okay, so if it's successful, we shall see the Nginx welcome page. Okay, so now let's begin to create our instance. So we click on that. We'll launch an instance. We'll launch an instance there. Okay, we can call it a my-instance, my instance. For simplicity, that's my instance. Okay, and we should choose an Ubuntu as a Ubuntu. So we shall choose an Ubuntu 22.04 for AMI. That's an Ubuntu. So if you follow along, you can do the same. And then, yes, it's on the free tier, so it wouldn't cost us anything. And then instance type. For the size, we could choose a T2 micro, which is also on the free tier. T2 micro. And then we create a key pair. We need the key pair to be able to SSH into our instance. We want to check the RSA and the PEM. We can call it my Nginx key. Also for simplicity, my Nginx key. Yes. And then create key pair. By doing this, it will download a copy to your local machine. You can see mine has been downloaded. It's been led to my downloads folder for access later. So you should know where your private key has been downloaded. Okay. Now I would uncheck this here because I want to show you how to actually update the security group via after the instance has been created, because we need to enable 22, port 22 and port 80. Okay. So it's been launched. Let's see. Let's go to the instance and see. There, it's pending. It's pending. It's not ready. Okay, we can refresh. Let's try and show only. Hold on, states. The one that's running. Hold on. Nothing's running yet. We'll refresh till our instance shows, because we've chose to show only the running instances. So let's refresh again. Yes, there it is. So instance is running, but it's not ready. You can see it says it's initializing. Okay. So that's our instance, my instance. So we have to wait for it to be ready before we access it, just to make sure it's ready for us. So we'll go on refreshing this. Just go refreshing. So the security group now, we can actually go and open port 80, which we need to do. So let's click on security group there. We need to open port 80 because we need to access our Nginx server, the home, by through the internet. So we need port 80 for HTTP. So we're looking for, where's that HTTP? That is, yes, that's a port 80 already selected. Open to the wall, so choosing 0.0/0. That's a HTTP. And port 22 above, that's for SSH. So that's fine. Let's save this, save rules. So now our security group has ports 22 and port 80 open. So let's go back to instances. It's still not ready. Let's refresh. Okay. So remember, we've opened ports 22 and 80, port 22 and port 80 in our security group, so that we can access by SSH and also 80 via the internet browser. Okay. So let's just try again. I think it should be any time from now it will be ready. It should say, give us that message. Yes, 2 out of 2 checks passed. So our instance is ready. So let's copy the public IP of our instance and head on to the terminal. So it's time for us to log into our instance by SSH, okay, using the public IP. So SSH, command SSH -I, and then the name of our instance is my Nginx key. So the name of our key, private key, SSH, let's record mistake. That's SSH -I, yes, and then my Nginx key, yes, then Ubuntu at the instance public IP. So that's Ubuntu at the instance public IP. So let's enter. And yes, select yes. Yes, and then it should take us into our instance. Yes, we're into our instance now. You can see that's the instance there, the green. So now let's update the package first of all. So we shall use sudo apt update. Let's run this first of all to update. It's a good practice to do this first before you use the instance. Yes, and after this, we shall install Nginx. We shall use the command sudo apt install Nginx. Next. Okay. So we're still yes, that's done. So next, let's do sudo apt install Nginx. Enter. Yes. Click yes. And Nginx has been installed onto our instance remotely. So that was quick. We've been done. So now we can head on to the web browser and using the instance IP. So it'll be http:// and the instance public IP. That will take us to the Nginx homepage, the Nginx official homepage. Okay, so the welcome page there. Copy. Let's copy that. Go there. We'll paste that. By default, it's port 80, so we don't need to put a port 80. And go, and we shall see the Nginx welcome page if it's successful. Yes, there it is. Welcome to Nginx. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have just learned how to create an EC2 instance in AWS, how to log into it, install a web server, Nginx Webserver, and all this you learned under 5 minutes. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you again very soon with another interesting tutorial. My name is Dilly from DevOps Uncut. Thank you.